caring people are helping a family devastated by fire turn their heartbreak into hope. They're reaching out to parents who lost their 2 sons in a devastating fire and sisters who lost their brothers. The flames also took their home, but Mitch Albom's charity, Say Detroit, is about to put a roof over their heads. And just over a half hour from now, Mitch will make a big announcement that his charity, Say Detroit, will give away its 20th house to a family in need. But first, he stopped by our new downtown studio here to tell us all about it. Thank you, as always, Mitch, for dropping by. Tell us about this family and what you guys are doing today.
Well, we have a program called Working Homes, Working Families, which provides houses for working families as it is. But when we saw this tragedy, which broke our hearts the way it did everybody else's, to lose 2 sons for a family that's doing all the right things. If Dad worked for Habitat for Humanity, the mom works with low-income kids, we just thought we want to help out. And we actually stepped forward in this case. They didn't come to us. We came to them and said, can we be of some help? Is there anybody taking care of the house? And it turned out that there wasn't. We got a house together, we've decorated it, rebuilt it, and we're giving it to them this afternoon.
You know, they've got 2 daughters, as we saw a picture of there, and I believe the daughters are in school. And so it always comes up that, is this house in another neighborhood where they switch schools? Or my understanding is they won't have to switch schools, will they?
That was the real great part of it. We were able to get them a house where they'll be able to still attend the school. It's a wonderful school, and the boys were doing so well there. So we knew that that was a critical part of it, and we're keeping them right where they are. Obviously, there's nothing we can do to make up for the tragedy of losing sons, but life is about rebuilding, right? And this is a step in that direction.
All right, talk to us about the idea. There was some fundraising, I know, afterwards. So they get this house, but then when it comes to taxes and when it comes to upkeep and stuff like that, there's kind of some stipulations, right, to make sure the program works well.
What we do with Working Homes, Working Families is we get the house, we fix it up, we provide the furniture, we get them in. The people who are moving in the family has to maintain family status, continue to work, and pay the taxes and utilities for 2 years. After the 2 years, we hand them the keys and we say the place is yours.
My gosh.
And I'm pretty sure that this is going to work out in this particular case.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So tell us what's going on here at It's 1 o'clock, right? They know they're getting this house, but they haven't seen it.
They know they're getting it because we wanted to make sure that the location was right, but they haven't seen it. I understand the mom was actually in the hospital battling some things, but she's coming out for this here. They've both been crying. Every time they find out that they've been crying and crying. So I imagine there'll be some tears here, and they'll get you a chance to go inside, see the bedrooms, see how it's set up, see the furniture, which is actually being set up even as we speak. And
really?
It's always a very nice moment, but in particular to try to help a family get back on their feet after such a terrible tragedy. I understand yesterday what would have been the older boy's birthday. And so, okay, that was yesterday, this is today. You got to try to get back up even in the light of awful things, and we're going to be there to try to help them do it.
What a difference you're making, and I know we're covering that today, and we'll have an update later today on Action News. Mitch, thank you so much for everything you do with Say Detroit and for picking this family. Yeah, welcome to it. We love it. And they just cleaned the windows before we went on, by the way.
Yes, I was on that crew actually. A little squeegee.
Well, go do what you're going to do, and we can't wait to bring people the update today at 5 o'clock with all the good work. Thanks, Mitch.